name's Filip Leu. I'm from the Leu family's family iron. We're from Lausanne, Switzerland. I've been tattooing for 12 years. I learned tattooing with my father, Felix Leu. I apprenticed under him for 5 years, and then he sent me traveling around the world to visit and learn from as many people as possible. I left in '85 with my sister, Amaru, and we came to Japan after having visited like lots of other places. I stopped off in India and Thailand, Hong Kong, ended up in America. Get to the point which is, I enjoy Japan. It's been a lot of fun. It's 10 years almost to the year since I was last here. And this visit's been a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of really nice work, really incredible stuff. Really inspirational. It's like...
Who did you want to see?
Visited a whole bunch of people. I visited Hiroyoshi Tsui and Yokohama Nakano, Horitoshi, Horiwaka, Cho. Been staying with a friend, Hideo Ushiyama. The list is there's lots more. I don't know even a fraction of the people working here, but everything I've seen I've liked tremendously. It's been very hard to find the right word. After the kind of work I've been doing most of my time in Europe and the States, it's a real pleasure to see people who take tattooing like to the limits. It's like a lot. It's the best. Japanese tattooing is probably the best concept of tattooing I've ever seen. It's like the most complete, the most finished, the most well thought out. To my taste, the most beautiful as a finished look. I mean, of course, you can't say something else is ugly and you don't like it, but as a full body tattoo, as something meant to be seen from a distance and you appreciate the whole thing as one, it's probably the only people who really consider like the full body canvas to be tattooed. Once again, Americans and Westerners will do what, a leg or an arm, or approach it with a totally different idea. Look at the back first and then see what happens. Maybe do a rib and see what happens. Here it's just one piece, line it, go for it. I like that a lot. I try and draw in that style. I mean, I would never be able to do it totally Japanese, but I've tried to take as much inspiration as possible from them. And that's once again why I'm enjoying this visit so much, being able to meet and see and work on people who have work by hand, for example, to actually see it up close and in the flesh. It's been a real education, and I hope to return. I did a snake tattoo. This tattoo, I freehanded the design. Sometimes I make a stencil, depending on what the situation calls for. On this one, it was drawn on first with red, then in blue, pencil pen, so as I can see the difference between the blue and the black when I'm pulling the lines. First time around, I used a 3 needle to mark the lines down. Then wash it clean, check the quality of your line work. Then I would go back and clean my lines with the 3 still. The finer details such as scales and frets in the face and tongue and teeth, small stuff with a single needle. Sometimes even lining a bit with the gray. The scale work helps to set it off from the line work so it's not too dark. That's pretty much what I done on the snake. I used the orange machine was to be shaded. Was I used a 9 Magnum, I believe. This is one of my favorite needles for coloring. I used to use a 7 all the time. Since I've seen the size of the needles they can use here in Japan, which can go up to 38 or more, 3 layers, you know, I started trying to use a little bit larger. So for the snake I did it with a 9 Magnum. And I believe I took a small round 5 to do the tongue and the eyes and a few of the fine points. It was really enjoyable to work with a piece done by a Japanese tattoo artist. Once again, because looking at something in a photo or having a piece shown to you when visiting someone is good. But for me, having had to tattoo with the work and around the work, I really looked at it a lot more. You take a lot more time. You never look at anything as hard as when you're tattooing, or I don't. So it was really nice for me to be able to see and work with it and compare it and try and like blend in. Majority of the work, most of the work I have is from my father. Let's see. And it was all total haphazard. Felix first done me this one here. And then later on I added on the black work down here. This is inspired from the Borneo work. It's from Indonesia. Tribals, Dayak tribes. They do all hand tattooing and stuff. These are not total copies. Like, these are just inspiration. And the other side was made to match. I had all the pieces. These are from Canada. This was done here in Japan by Hardy. This is from Bill Salmon, San Francisco. Psychedelic Japanese, if you want. This is from my father in '85. These pieces were made. Now these are total copies. These are straight from, once again, from Borneo. My father wears the same tattoos. Call them cookies. And my brother, last summer I put them on my brother. All the boys in my family wear this. All these guys from Indonesia and Borneo, they have, believe any of this, they have this tattoo. My mother has one on her throat. They do them on the chests and on the back and on the arms, all of these. They have a story about when one dies and passes on to the next life, that the like intermediate stage in between, you are blind, and these tattoos will burn and show you light and show you the path to like paradise. Good belief. So got the headlights, so to speak. I haven't got anything on my back yet. And I've got a few odd pieces on my legs and stuff, but I'm a real slow collector. When I first started apprenticing with my father, he told me to wait until I turned 18 or 20 and get a set of sleeves, Japanese style, but I was much too impatient. I remember he showed me pictures of Owada, Hurricane, and said, beautiful work, and if I was patient, it was the kind of tattoos I should get once my body finished growing. But I didn't want to wait.